This is Barney Cargile with my encouraging word for today on Saturday, April 25th. And our word for today is Sasquatch. Now, maybe you don't know what a Sasquatch is. It's what they call a Bigfoot up in the Pacific Northwest. You know, when about the time I graduated from high school, my dad took my friend Doug and I hiking, camping in the woods for about 3 nights up in the Cascades in Washington. And on the last night, we pitched our tent just near a ski lodge. And so my friend Doug and I walked down to the ski lodge to call my mom to tell her to pick us up the next day. And we got down there, and it ended up taking a little bit longer than we thought. So we were heading back up, and it started getting dark. Now, you got to understand something. All the way down, we were having a great time entertaining each other with, Sasquatch, fake Sasquatch sightings. Oh, there's a Sasquatch. Oh, no, there's a Sasquatch. And, we were kind of like, going on. And in our mind, young minds, unquestionably, Sasquatches were real. So we start heading back, and it starts getting dark. And we just had this little flashlight because we didn't think it was going to take that long. And, if you've ever been in the woods on a dark night, it gets really dark. I mean, you can't see your face and your hand in front of your face. And every little noise, a little bird or chipmunk moving in the leaves sounds like a grizzly bear or a Sasquatch. And all of a sudden, those fake Sasquatch sightings weren't so funny anymore. And eventually our flashlight went out and we were in the dark and we were too scared to we had flimsy t-shirts on, we were cold, but we were too scared to bed down for the night and we didn't know what we were going to do. And then in the distance, we saw this glow. And so we started following the light, and as we got closer to it, I could hear my dad's voice yelling. He had built up the campfire so that we could see it. We followed the light and we made it safely back. Now, I think that speaks a lot into our times today because, we're in times of darkness where, it's really easy to let our imaginations and our fears run wild. And we start wondering, I just don't think I can trust what the government's telling me or the media is really exaggerating all this stuff out of proportion. And man, what about the economy? I mean, am I going to have a job when this is over? Is my business going to have to close? And, the shelter in place is getting extended. It's kind of all ridiculous. And maybe you're like me and you think, this whole thing is kind of being exaggerated a whole bunch. And, all of these things that swirl our mind that we focus on here are just fake Sasquatch sightings. Where we need to be focusing is on the light that the Father is showing us. Focus on Him. Focus on His promises. In John chapter 8 and verse 12, Jesus said, I am the light of the world. He who follows me shall not be in darkness, but shall have the light of life. We don't have to walk in darkness because we have the light of Jesus leading and guiding us. And if we focus on Him and we focus on His light, we will find our way home. And that is my encouraging word for today.